So now let's not waste more time from Mr. Fatemi Ghani. Let me invite the leadership coach, a mentor, the author of Map Your Freedom, Middle East first Crown Ambassador, Mr. Fatemi Ghani. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. The most. Thank you. Thank you. This is the most difficult part of the day, the last speaker. You are tired, want to go for the boat ride, but this is extremely important. I've been hearing from morning the stagnation of European business, how we can take off, and he gave that takeoff thing. So without further ado, I will just straight away get into it. So before I start again, I'm very, very thankful to God, number one. Number two, my Air Force background, which gave me 20 years of leadership training. So it is something just before my retirement as a major. That was my Pakistan Air Force. Then, of course, DXN groomed me along with Dr. Lim for that leadership role. So it is not just overnight I acquired this leadership thing. Going around the world, this is the picture which is the first leadership camp of Hungary, where the members have also kind of, with question and answers, got me to that level where I am today. Now, I would like everybody to open up your note and please write three very, very important things which I'm going to give you. Success in DXN. Everybody would like to become successful, right? Is you have to become a leader. This is simple. You cannot succeed by becoming a follower or like a hobby member and all that. So that is the simple formula. Okay. While leaders and leadership is so critical, network marketing business revolves around leaders only. That is what you have to become. First, you have to become a leader, and then you have to make more leaders. When you become a diamond, you just need 6 people. That is 6 people, star agent, and you become a diamond. 6 people, becoming a diamond, you become what? Triple diamond. And you have to open up another 4 lines to go for crown diamond. And crown diamond, what I have seen around the world, average income is about $10,000 US. And $10,000 US, whether it is Hungary or whether it is Dubai or whether it is Canada, that's a very, very good income. You don't have to, work on thousands of people. You have to make 10 top leaders in your team. Remember, if you want to be a leader, you have to be like an eagle, that flying high. So these eagles, they don't stay on the ground, and they don't flock on a lower level. If you think that you can find a leader like that, it's very, very difficult. You will find one leader at a time. And in order to make that person a leader, DXN leader, it will take 3 to 5 years. So now the definition is, who is a leader? Now this is a very important definition that you have to understand. They are not normal people. They are high performance people. Now the next sentence is very important. Who makes the difference in the lives of others? Now you ask yourself, are you doing that? Or you are just a person with the status or with the money? This is very simple definition. I'll go into more. Leaders work on 3 I's. 3 I's. Number 1, they inform, they involve, and they inspire. Very important 3 I's, that if you want to become a leader, and you are a leader because you've got followers in your team. So these are the 3 things that you have to do. Information is only when you have got the right knowledge that I'm going to do. Leaders are professional student of business. We are in a hardcore business. We are in a big business. What Buddhiman talked, what Osler and Mr. Theo, Jijit, everybody is talking about big business. So you have to become a business leader. What is leadership? Leadership is a process, is an action. That's a verb which you have to do something. Leader is a person. Leadership is that person who does something. There is a process where the whole team would like to get inspired and get to a certain result. Okay. Now, what is the difference between a leader and a non-leader? You have to very much understand this is, you have to find out all those people you have who are your supposed to be leaders, and they say that, they come with all that. So is it a good look? Is it, his personality? Or is it a guy with beautiful hair or no hair? I mean, what is the criteria? Criteria is, what Osler said in the morning, is what they have in between the 2 years. This. That makes a big difference between a leader and how they think. Now, I'll give you, in order to evaluate a person who joins and you want to see he's a leader or a non-leader. Number one is they are thinking in a different way. They think completely different. And that is the reason why they are, percentage-wise, they are very less. They do the business, you guide them, and they are on their own. They do the business without your checking. They are not all the time coming to you. You give them a problem, they have a solution. Always, if there is a challenge, I don't ever say problem. Problem is a negative word. I say challenge. This is a challenge. What you are facing right now, that's a challenge. Now, everybody should put their head together and find out how to find the solution to this challenge that is there, whatever the stagnation is. There is another way that I do is that I have a book and I give it to a leader to read. For example, any book. And you want to check that person. You get that book and he said, okay, Esteban, this is the book I would like you to read. And he comes back after 1 week. Or before that, he finishes the book and he calls, I did not understand this chapter 5 on so-and-so page, something I did not understand. He's a leader. There's another guy whom I give, he's got all the excuses, all the complaints that I was busy, I was doing this, I was doing that. That is no leader. No excuse. So, how many think you are a leader? How many think you are a leader? Raise your hand. I am just having 4-5 hands over here. 150 people. So the rest, you don't think like a leader. Okay, our translator friend, let's, how many think you are a leader? So still, I don't see all the hands. All right, thank you very much. Now, if you think like a leader, you are a leader. The only thing is you have to take action. You see, psychology, thinking, nobody puts any restriction on your thinking. When you are going like this, and you want to change direction, it takes only 1 second. So don't, please be slave to your thinking. You should have big thinking, open thinking. You don't become leader overnight, but at least think like a leader. And that will give you a leader result. So how to start working on yourself? How many people know John Maxwell? One, John Maxwell. John Maxwell. He says, a leader who knows the way. He knows the way, goes the way. and then shows the way to the people. That is the simplest definition of a leader from one of the leadership guru of the present time. Leaders are not born. If you say that this is the guy, Laszlo, he's a leader, he's like that from before. No. He also acquired those leadership qualities. So, those leaders that are around the world, we have to find out what they have done. Not only in DXN. There is a guy by the name Dr. Michael Hart. How many people have read this book or seen this book? This was written in the 70s or 80s. The top 100 personalities of the world from Adam till when he wrote the book. Top 100 people, their autobiography in synopsis. And in that, the top 10, this is one of the best-selling book around the world. In America, it was, Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, he was declared by this American as #1, the most influential leader of the world, followed by Isaac Newton, Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, and all that. So these were the leaders who had influenced the world. Out of a lot of research, this guy has made those categories. So there are many qualities of leaders. I have selected 15 as per my evaluation, with my experience. There are maybe 50 or 100, but I have selected because I know what the DXN people want. Because I'm inside for 14 years. First, of course, I tried myself. So this is a beautiful video I would like you to watch. And I'm going to do a little bit of translation because the translator cannot see it from there. So this is by Mac Anderson. This is a book on leadership. What are the keys to becoming a great leader? You have to have a service attitude. That's the first thing. Service is the livelihood of you and your organization. Customer service is not a department, it's an attitude right over here. Love what you do. Many things will catch your eye, but few will catch your heart. Focus on priorities. You have to have certain priorities. So don't focus on critical few, important things you have to understand. You see that people need recognition. We did our recognition night yesterday. Build your brand. DXN is a big brand. What about you? Optimism. Thinking positively. Excellence is not an act, but is a habit. If you want to become excellent, you have to do over and over again. You have to take risk. There are a lot of people who are working. You want to go full time, you have to take risk. And always, you will not get 100% of the shot. And this is very important. I'm going to repeat also the values. What matters most is the value that you have. Earn the trust. DXN means trust. Trust, not technology, is the issue of that. You have to trust. Action. Whatever you have learned today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you have to put it in action. And finally, the most important is the hard business. DXN is a hard business. Because people don't care how much you know, what is your status, how much you are earning. They all want to know how much you care about them. It's a hard business, a caring business. Let's give a hand for this beautiful video. So what it takes to become a leader. Okay? So there are 15 tips I'm going to give you. A leader has got a mission and a vision. Mission is what is today, and vision is what will be tomorrow. They know very clear what is their mission and vision. So, purpose. I mean, there are a lot of books have been written on purpose. And the mission is basically your why. If I ask, why did you join DXN? It should be very crystal clear. This is my reason of joining. And that should be having a burning desire inside you. Just not because somebody have told you, or somebody is earning money, or help. It should be very, very clear. The beauty of DXN is the vision and the mission is almost there. Health, wealth, and happiness. And again, you want to help people, it has to come out from there. So the leader know their mission, and they know the mission of their team also. You cannot go in one direction and the other people are in the other direction. So the purpose and the missions and all that has to be very, very clear. Vision. What Mr. Teo, I learned a lot yesterday when he was talking about the future of DXN. 8 million they have spent, and then the 15 million they're spending. And imagine where you will be in 5 years' time. So it is not just now a Ganoderma company. It's much, much bigger. So let's give a big hand to Dr. Lim, because of him that we are all here. Now, so your vision and mission that is there has to be in line with DXN. You cannot have your own purpose and why, and DXN why is different. It has to be all in alignment. You know what's an alignment? All going in the same direction. So it is not one person doing it, and that is what is going. Now the question that I'm going to ask you is, do you think DXN is your company? Now I want to hear that answer. Do you really think that DXN is your company? Yes. Not Dr. Lim's. He's the CEO, he's the president, but you have to think from the heart that this is my company. Then only you can move forward. No doubt you have not spent anything, but you have to feel that this is my company. That is what will make you very, very successful. Is your team and yourself, they are all having the same purpose. So I've spoken enough, because this is the foundation of your becoming a leader. This is what I said, your thinking. How you're thinking. If you look at any big company, whether it's Microsoft, or whether it's GM, or whether it is Apple, they have got a mission statement, and they have got a vision. You go inside the office, it is written there. Every company. So you should have the same mission statement and the vision of yourself. And you tell your people, this is what is our mission is. Goal. So you should have a goal, your own goal, where you want to be in 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. No goal, no success. So now people say, oh, I have got a goal over here. It will not work. You have to write your goal, and you have to plan it very, very well. A goal without a plan is just a wish. I want to become a crown ambassador, or I want to become whatever. The third characteristic is character. Who you are, who these leaders are. Character is important. Do you think character is important? Yes? You know, you have heard this. When I was small, my mom and dad used to say, if you lose money, nothing you have lost. If you lose health, something, 50% you have lost. You have lost your character, everything you have lost. Everything. So the integrity that you have is connected with the character. So people, when they join you, you see, if Esteban is my friend and he comes and tells me, DXN is such a big business and he's overexcited and all that, I'm not going to get impressed. I'm going to join because of Esteban. Because the friendship I have, the character that he has got, the relationship and friendship, all that of 20, 30 years, because of that I'm joining him. So your character has to be spotless. Then only you will see a lot of people in DXN, they go away in this. I've seen in the last 14 years. Their mission is only to make money. It's not going to work. It has to be much, much more. So what you say, now this is the definition, you say but you're not doing it, temporary leadership. Note down this. Nobody is going to believe you. You are doing, not saying, you're doing something, but you're not saying it. This is incomplete leadership. What you say and do, that's called complete leadership. You want to become a big leader, then you have to have your action and your words has to match. People are watching you, let me tell you. People are very intelligent. Even your small child is very intelligent. Never ever underestimate your small child who's 10 years old. They are watching the dad and the mom. So lead by example, you have heard so many times. You have to be the examples. Number 4 quality, knowledge. We have heard so many times, knowledge is power. No more. Knowledge plus action is power. You like this car, Esteban? What is the name of the car? Huh? It's the latest Lamborghini. It's not Ferrari. Now, you can have the best car. Can this car run without petrol? You can have the best car, but no petrol inside. It is a petrol-driven car. Can it run? Yes, no? No. So what is that petrol which we have to give in our brain? Is the knowledge. Knowledge. So for that, this is another proverb. People are saying that readers of today are the leaders of tomorrow. When I met this great man, Mark Yanel, this is his house. He said, I asked, he was one of my mentors who died 3-4 years back. I said, Mark, tell me how to become successful in network marketing. He took me to his office. He said, look around. I said, I see only books. He said, read one book at least per month. That was the only lesson that he gave me. Quality number 5, leaders are people's people. They love people. People love them. Who they know. I mean, people should know them, but the network marketing that we have is a relationship big. There are many names of our industry: direct selling, network marketing, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, word-of-mouth marketing, and all that. The word which I really like personally, relationship marketing. So the name of the business is network marketing. Now my question to you is, what is network? Can anybody give me the answer? What is network? One word. Product. Anybody from this side? Yes? Relationship. Last answer. Culture. Network means people. One word. People. The organization that you have, whether you have got 6, 10, And underneath, you have got 10,000 or 500,000 or million. That's network. No network, no people, zero business. And they should, if they are joining, they should do their PBs. Simple as that. Quality number 6, what and how they feel. It's a relationship, it's a feeling business. And people love feeling. So leaders feel their people. They listen. They look at the body language. And they try to solve their problems. You know, in my book, the most important critical chapter is called Natural Approach. And I'm going to give you a tip, especially for the new ones. The leaders, they only, when we approach people, our intention should be to find the problem. People have problems. You think people have problems? Yes. In Hungary, people have problems. So there are two major problems people have. One is health, and the other one is money. These are the two problems where in Hungary or anywhere in the world, this is a common problem. My focus will be when I'm talking to find out, is there a problem? And I find a problem, I ask, you want to come out of the problem? The person says, yes. I said, if you have that problem and you're ready to come out of it, I'm ready to give you a solution. So we in DXN, you know who we are? We are solution provider. Health, wealth. We keep on talking about happiness, happiness. And even yesterday I said, happiness you will only get if you got good health. All the money in the world will not make you happy. And all the money in the world will also not make you happy if you don't have anything beyond what with money you will do with that. So now, I'll give you one exercise for 1 minute. Please write the word heart in your paper, heart. And inside that word heart, there is one word. Find it out and let me know. Just write the word heart, H-E-A-R-T. And inside there is another word. It's right there, okay? So, inside the word heart is ear. Inside the heart. Now, instead of listening from here, which is our ear, we have to listen from here. You have to feel it. It's not the brain, intelligence. Yesterday, day before yesterday, Jijit was asking me, tell me, is it the intelligence that made people go up in the... I said, no. Maybe a little bit. But this is what you have to really care for those people whom you are trying to get them into DXN business. Quality number 7 is experience. And let me tell you, my friends, experience takes time. Whatever Budiman is, or Laszlo, or all the leaders that we have, Esteban and Osler and all, and our new Crown Diamond, they have put time. If somebody joins and he wants to become a Crown Diamond in 6 months or 1 year, it is difficult. So experience doesn't have any substitute. You have to give time. So number 8 is ability. What the leader can do. Now this is important. Whatever you are, you're a great leader and all that, but the people who are following you, are you there to really give it out to them? Lead them to victory, to that mission, to that vision? Then they will follow you. It is tough. Believe you me, becoming a leader is not easy. Lot of sacrifice you have to do. Lot of sleepless night you have to put. Have you seen a rose? A beautiful rose. It has got beautiful color, but it's got beautiful smell. Does the rose go out and say, I'm a rose, I'm a rose? It doesn't say that. It just spreads that smell around. So you have to become that leader where you are there to help people. So many, many people, not just few people. So, number 9, integrity, trust. The meaning of DXN is trust. It's when I joined and when I started exploring the logo and the word, all those things slowly got me into the DXN. I had not met Dr. Lim till December of 2003. But all these small, small things mattered. So imagine the name of the company is Trust. So whatever you are doing, that trust you have to build with your people. And it takes years to earn it. Second, to lose it. Second, you say something wrong, you do something wrong, people are watching you. And if you are a star diamond, of course you have got 6-star agents, they are all watching you, what you are doing, what you are saying. So it is a very sensitive position. People like to be called leaders. I should be given the first chair in the front row and the status and all that. Then it has to be well-deserved. Quality number 10 is adding value. This is now very, very strong. Make yourself valuable to others. Valuable. Make them know that you are there for them. You have to get connected to them. And the last one is very, very important. Do things what people like, of course, and what God also like. You see, one day we are going to die. We are not going to be here forever. Everybody will believe on that. We are going to die. We are not here forever. So you have to make that person happy, but also if you make our God happy, nothing like it. So if you are helping people, that person is happy, you are happy, and most importantly, your God is happy. And that is the ultimate. And that is adding value to the people. And there where it comes the intention. Intention. Now please write the word intention. You are what you intend to do with that person. Prophet Muhammad, the most important quote from his book is, in Arabic it is called, Innama amalu bin niyat. All your action is directly proportional to your intention. If I go, the question I'm going to ask the people, the new people, you go and talk to people, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they say no, 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 no. Everybody is saying no. So what happens to your motivation? It goes down. You feel rejected. You feel demotivated. Right? Is that the situation? Now, I'll give you a 0 rejection formula. Now, please, if my intention is to help these people, and if she says no to me, no problem. I want to find her problem and give solution. If she does not understand now and say no, that's her loss. I went with good intention to help her. I know I'm happy. My God knows with what intention I reached her. That is the natural way to do the prospecting. Quality number 11 is support. Complete support. So, make them independent. Those 6 people, which makes you a diamond, those 6 people will make you triple diamond. 6 people are making you triple diamond. And my team, which is in Gulf and other countries, the triple diamonds average income is around $5,000. And the average income in Hungary Or in Europe, what I have traveled so many times is less than 1,000 euro. I'm not talking about the top earners, and I'm talking about the average people. Am I right, Laszlo? Is it about 1,000 euro? So if you create that income for that person to get that 1,000 euro, he will be a happy person or not? But getting that 1,000 is tough, let me tell you. It's not easy. It doesn't happen overnight. So, can you see that? The duck and the duckling. So that's how the support has to be with them. Feed them, nurture them. What Buddhiman said that, when a person joins, it's like a small baby. You see a mother, there are a lot of mothers, takes pain 9 months to keep the baby in the stomach. And the baby comes out, and the mother leaves the baby. What will happen to the baby? Baby is going to die. So you have to make sure that you nurture that new member. So you have to teach these new members to become an eagle. But first, you have to fly like an eagle. You have to fly like an eagle. There's a very famous quote in English: nothing succeeds like success. If you want to be successful, you have to be in that position as that leader. Quality number 12 is, this is where my second edition of the book is. I've written about 15 pages on duplication. I got a training on our business revolves around duplication. Again, coming to that same 6 people, make them like you or better than you. But the commitment has to come from them. So what you are doing is you are duplicating. So there are 4 steps in your business. One is a person becomes a member, like anybody else, but he or she has to become a consumer also. So I call that guy or a girl member consumer. Then the second step is called who becomes a distributor. Start talking. Second step. The third step is business builder. Then he's taking the business through this one world, one market. But first, you should grow your business locally, where you are, in the village or town or whatever, and from there you move out. And the last is when you become a leader, when you become a coach, when you become a mentor. That takes 7 to 10 years. If you are really very smart and you're doing the work like 10 to 12 hours, then maybe 5 years. Laszlo is a unique guy. I will not count him. I'm talking about average person. Average person takes about 5 to 7 years. Okay, so now I'll show you a picture of one of the examples. The guy who made me a Crown Ambassador, my 20th line, he's over here. When he came to know about our business, he flew all the way from Stockholm. He's right over there at the back. Getting a home coaching, and continuously he's attending all the things which is happening all around. And now he's got his partner, which he has got for us. And now that is I have not seen him. I have not even spoken to him. But what I did, I downloaded everything that I know to him, and I told him to do it with the other person. That's called the real duplication. Okay. Now, there is a beautiful music. You like music, right? What is duplication? Okay, I'm good. Look at the beauty of this guy. Whatever he's saying, she's doing it in the flute. This is the best part. So that very difficult. One of the top classical singer trained the other person to do the same thing in flute. So you have to do the same thing as a DXN leader, that's duplication. This is a simple example. Leaders are good communicator and presenter. Jijit asked Osler a question that, were you like this? You know, the motivation and presentation. I'm sure, no. Now, if you want to become a leader, you have to stand. Not just in 1 year time, give your time. You have to give presentation. I remember my first time when I was told to speak, not in DXN, in the Air Force, and thanks God there was a rostrum, you know, and literally my leg was, it was shaking like that. But on the top, I was like a duck. I memorized my speech so well that the flash and all that was coming, but still I was saying it. That is me many years back. Now, I was asking Joseph that what's your sports of Hungary? So it's football, right? That's your national sport. Now, if you take any super footballer, he doesn't become that overnight. It takes a lot of time. So presentation takes time. So for a leader, this is a must. This is a must. Presentation with confidence. You will learn, you will learn. It's going to take time. But first, what you should be doing is, you should be doing one-to-one. One-to-one, then two, then three. Mostly you do it in your home. Then you move over to the office. Then slowly, slowly you can go around the world. I mean, what Osler is today, this is after how many years you have put in? 16, 17 years? So, I mean, you get impressed, but a lot of hard work he has put in. So, confidence is important. Your body language, you know what you are, that body language is there, the tone is there. And you as a leader have to have that confidence. And then my second last is motivation. Is motivation important? Motivation is very important. You see, today or yesterday you are very motivated. What about after 5 days? You know, we have got this toy called smartphone. You can have the best iPhone, the best, but if it is not charged, this is nothing. This has to be charged every day. And some people charge twice in a day, and they got a power pack also. So now this is you, which needs to be charged every day, and only you can do it. Today, we are here to talk about, and you get motivated, you get excited. But after 1 week, you'll be the same person. You'll be the same person, let me tell you that. So you have to have your internal motivation. What is your why? Why you want to do DXN? How many people you would like to help? How many people knows this guy, Nick? How many? Raise your hand. Everybody knows Nick? One of the most powerful motivational speaker in the world, right? Now we have got another more powerful than Nick. Is this lady with no hand, no leg, and I saw her first time, and Mr. Q also saw, with only one thumb. What a lady. And now watch her video. This lady was born like that. I interviewed her. Because I know when I saw the interview of Nick, he was born like that. So similarly, this lady was born like that. So I said, what was the challenge? He said, Mr. Ghani, I wanted to, prove myself. Even I don't have leg, I don't have hand, but I can do something. I said, what did you do? He said, I did my master in special education. Master in special education. And I went for job. I couldn't get a job. And somebody introduced me DXN. And watch this lady now. Only one thumb. She's from not a big city also. Bhavalpur is a city. She became star in 2 months. 2 months. He's saying that for me, working is no problem. I do everything. I clean the house, I cook, I stitch. She uses smartphone. She's in touch with me. She uses, the laptop. And now she is kind of become a beauty expert in her town. Look at that. A person with no hand and no leg, with only one thumb. So if I ask you that question, she got the knowledge. She's done her master's, remember. So you see, in Australia, if somebody becomes a big motivational speaker, that's no problem. But in a third world country like Pakistan, and she requested me, she calls me uncle. I said, whatever you call me, but you are my motivation. I told her. I came to see you personally when I came to know. And she traveled 800 kilometers to come to our 10th anniversary. So she got the knowledge and she's doing all that, whatever she's doing. Anyway, this is a big motivation for everyone. So now my question to you is, what is your motivation? Why you want to do DXN? What is your burning desire? I want you to write tonight. I want you to write from your heart, not what your sponsor tell you, what your husband and wife or somebody tells. Don't do that. Write your own why and your motivation to do DXN. Number 15, the last one, thank you so much, which is very close to my heart, is gratitude and power of giving. And if you have read my books, The Joy of Living is in Giving, for sure. A candle, and there are 1,000 candles. So that candle which is lighted, what do? You light other candle, another candle, another candle. A candle does not lose anything by lighting another candle. This is what you are. You are a very, very blessed people to be in DXN. And as I said yesterday also, you are a giver. You are giving to people. Since he's my hero, our prophet, and the example of this scholar, this is again a quote, a scholar who's teaching, who teaches people the good things, but forget himself, is the example of the lantern which gives light to people while it burns itself. The lantern has got a wick and it burns, but it gives light to the others. So this is difficult, let me tell you, this is not easy. That you start helping people out and solving their problem. And Gandhi, this is the best definition of a leader. If you want to become a leader, you have to become a servant leader. And we don't want to become a servant. You know, if somebody calls us servant, we don't like it. You have to serve and serve many people. And then you will get to that mantle of leadership. So leadership is not a title, a crown ambassador or a crown diamond or a star diamond. It is service to many. That is leadership. And to me, this is the greatest quality of a leader. They are grateful and always thank God and the people. One, they are giver and reaching out to people unconditionally. No condition from the other person. They are just giving. And lastly, is what they are helping so many millions and millions of people. I've got 5 minutes, I got the sign. How can I help you? 2 days afterward, I'll be gone. I want to give a good news, a real good news. And this is the news of Mr. Teo. I just came to know. I'm going to talk to Dr. Lim also. How many people know this guy? Again, John Maxwell. A lot of people know him. This guy, John, he's a guru in the leadership, right? He's from God. This has happened. His office called me 2 days before coming here. They called me and they said that John has selected few people, networkers around the world, to train them to be in his faculty. I said, why me? He said, he has researched and our office has researched and all that. And I'm going to meet him end of September. And my target is to find out what he's going to teach me. So I'm blessed, I'm grateful to God that He has given me this opportunity. He is going to have all the networkers from around the world coming to his place in Florida. And for 2-3 days, we'll be with John Maxwell. And then he's going to select, few people out of that to be in his faculty, to work with him and train leaders of network marketing. So just pray for me that I'm one of those few, so that even if I'm not selected, I will in 3 days. He has written, I think, 50 or 60 books on leadership. So I'm looking forward to learn, of course, what is leadership in network marketing. And his target, I asked him what is his vision or what he's thinking of. He said he wants to reach out to 1 million networkers and bring them up to that leadership level. This is his vision, to train this through his faculty. Anyway, I've got a website called mapyourfreedom.com. You can get blogs and other stuff. Number 2 is, of course, the book is there. Sorry, I just brought 14, 15 books. If you need, you can get in touch with Bolsh, because as an author, I can just write. The publisher controls the book. So a lot of books are available in Dubai, and you can get it from there. And then my Facebook. The purpose of my Facebook is basically not to, you'll go and like it. If you like it, of course, you'll get my post. Is little bit motivation, more is announcement, and then is education. You see, I'm a teacher by heart. I've been training pilots, and if you are a teacher, you will be very successful people. And the last slide is YouTube. So from the time I go back home, I'm going to produce every 15 days one video, short video about various parts of DXN, 2 to 3 minutes. My next video, which is going to come out, is why you need home office. It has already been shot and all that. All right? So this is Lake Balaton. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Fatemi. Amazing. Thank you. You've maintained your time. Yes.
Thank you.
Wow. Doesn't that mean a lot? Yeah? Thank you. Thank you. They all love you.
So, I love you also. So for the good job Rajesh has done yesterday and today, and he's going to do tomorrow and the after tomorrow. I present him a small token from my side.
Okay,
That's
thank
a
you
personal
so
gift
much.
to you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Fatemi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.